Meanwhile, it looks like Archibald is in the back of Waterfall Cave, which we have not seen yet. And I would argue still haven't seen because of very extreme issues, but...
Okay, this is it. You all make fun of Stixie, but I always say, go to Stixie or bust. Look at all those flutes. Checking right side first, just like the pros do. And we'll never know what's on the right side.
Meanwhile,
Well, I'm
in the
guessing
back...
he found a bow because he's on his way to Dragon now.
Yep, it was a bow of truth on the right side. And eyeglasses.
Meanwhile, the back of Waterfall here, right side just has a mimic.
Archie getting bodied by those matrix slimes. Anyway, I'll screamed out just Chris. He's finally made it Dragon 2. Pulling out the barrier. Power ring. I don't know why it's loading up on the fire sword. It's usually better to load up on the storm sword. I'm unsure why he's using the flame sword.
Honestly, it's not too bad either way. Like, as long as you're not using Tornado Bracelet for Dragon 2, any of the bracelets are fine.
I always find myself getting shot by those lasers when I use anything but the storm bracelet.
Alright, meanwhile, it looks like Arch has found his Shell Flute and is on his way to ESI, where he's going to pick up his Sword of Wind.
Oh, by the way, Crypt Dive is mandatory for this run. Down goes Dragon 2.
With all the other double and triple dips in this seed, it even had a double dip into Crypt. Let's just revisit as many places as we can, as many times as we can.
Archibald finally getting his wind sword.
And Chris is at the tower, final area of the game. Tower's just a gauntlet of robots. 3 floors, every floor is the same layout. Just got to kill 3 yellow robots. Then these white robots spawn through the doors, got to kill all of them. And that will make a staircase appear. Why that occurs, I have no idea. Whoever built this place, poor architecture. Gotta do that 3 times. And then we make it to the top. So it's nice to be at least level 12 and have the power ring and flame bracelet.
In this case, Chris is level 13 even, because we spent a pretty long chunk of this seed with the warrior ring and no speed boots, so getting levels was not difficult at all.
think Chris is on the final floor. Going to the final
Just
floor
now
now.
starting the final floor.
Archibald is heading to Severe 1. And that's the final robot. Now we go see our girlfriend Messia. Gonna give her the 4 swords that we collected to get a rapid sword in return. The Crystalis, the name of the game.
And this should
And
be
got
a
a-
fairly easy fight, because we do have barrier here.
Yeah, so this fight is normally easy on vanilla, but the randomizer's been buffed to have those turrets on either side dying to shoot those purple laser beams. And with that, Chris will be moving on to take on the Axeman with an official time of 1:11:06. Yay! Oh, you already pasted it.
All right, hopefully we'll, and there he is. Congratulations, GG.
You
Hey,
won, Chris! Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Arf. Oh,
By the way-
I was behind the whole dang time.
By the way, Totoro was one that made the seed, so yell at him.
Thanks, Code. This was something else. Thank you for the early warrior ring, but other than that, it was rough.
Yeah, a lot of double dips in that seed. And like a triple dip into Goa, maybe quad dip, I forget which.
I don't know. I'm just glad. I usually don't do Goa until I have all 4 swords. Luckily, I did not need wind for anything in Goa.
I have to say my favorite part was when you went to that wall on Sabira's floor 3 times.
Oh, yes, yes. I need to remember that wall. I assume it's a graphics thing. It doesn't animate the destruction.
Yeah.
So I just bailed early, and then whoops.
Now you almost did get dumbfounded once you finished the top of Hydra and try to figure out where your progress was. Almost forgetting about that waterfall cave.
At least one time. Oh yeah, that was it. My brain said waterfall was windsword. My brain was wrong.
Flight 4 boy Archie.
Unfortunately for Archibald, he totally spaced on Brokahana for like 10 minutes at least or something. It was a long time.
Yeah.
What did he have?
That was the love pendant to get the water sword from Tag Kensu. So kind of important.
Yeah. And then at the end, I had everything to go find the Bow of Truth and just went for density. Luckily, it was right there in Stixie.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties with the restream, so we missed big chunks of the race, unfortunately, but we were able to piece together most of it.
Bow of Truth and Stixie. Flight was... That wasn't Slime Kensu, was it? No, that was Arc?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just saw
yeah.
Large get it.
Okay. Did the check up Saber West twice, didn't have to do it twice. I could have gotten a Blizzard Bracelet before going up this here. Ah. Highly inefficient seed I ran.
Looks like Urge is finally getting around to killing Kelbesk 2.
Fun.
Sorry, 1. Yes.
1.
I know how numbers work.
Yeah, Zero called 2-1. You're calling 1-2. It's okay.
Look, we're just numbering them in order of difficulty, okay? This is the harder of the 2 Kilbest fights.
All he wants to is to just huddle you.
Is my difficulty level really 47 at the end? Or is that a different
Yeah.
number? Wrong number. Wow.
I think that's right. Yeah.
I think all you were missing were Statue of Gold, Refresh, and like...
I think
I
the
don't know.
eyeglasses.
Yeah.
I got the eyeglasses. I
Speed
didn't know them.
boots.
Oh,
I
you
had
did have them.
speed
Okay.
boots.
Maybe it was some other spell. Oh, did you ever get Teleport?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
I think it was those 3 things that you were missing.
Well, that was always fun, trying to find a wild warp back to Leaf. And then discovering that Oak and Joel do not have warp boots.
Yep. The trick for getting a Wild Warp back to Leaf is make a checkpoint, reset, and then go 1 backwards to get to Mesme Shrine.
I am far too impatient to do that. I'm like, it's right there. It's coming up next. I swear, it's right next. It's next. Ugh. I think I just had the last of Stixie, the last of Waterfall Cave, and then the all the flutes. All the flutes showed up at the end.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
And then the color scheme for two of the caves, I think it's Barista Plant and Saber North are the same.
Yeah, I did notice that at one point. It's like, oh,
And then
it's very easy to confuse those 2.
and it's one time I was going to kill Kelbeth 1, and I'm like, wait a second, why am I outside?
Especially, I feel like Saber 2 has a bunch of parts of that cave that you never go to normally, so it's very easy to think, oh, there's not going to be anything here. Or it's like, this is just some part of the cave I don't recognize. No, it's a completely different one.
Yeah. I got lost getting to the lowest treasure chest on the north because I never do it backwards, and I decided to do it backwards because of the warp point. And I stumbled into it, I was like, oh, there's a treasure chest here. What is Archibald needing to do?
Find the
Find the last 2
bows.
bows, yeah.
Dragon 1. Go to the crypt. Get the key to the stick seat.
Oh yeah, that was so much. Oof. Oof of a seed.
So it's kill Dragon 1, then climb up Mount Hydra to get the Bow of Sun off the top of Mount Hydra, then go to Crypt to get the key to Stixie, then go back up Mount Hydra to go to Stixie and get the Bow of Truth.
Oh, the Bow of Sun was in its vanilla location? Or
Yep.
is that the Bow of whatever?
Yeah, I think that's the Bow of Sun. I think Bow of Moon is the one that's on Aurelius.
We never saw where the bow
that's
of
right.
Moon was.
In Vanilla, sorry.
Yeah, in
Oh,
vanilla.
I picked it up from I don't remember.
I think it was in Evil Spirit.
Yeah, Bow of Moon appears to be, judging by the time, it was somewhere in Evil Spirit or Sparrow's Fortress, which is sometime during our blackout period.
Pretty sure it
We
was
basically-
the first floor of Sabira, because I remember I set a checkpoint in Zombie at the north entrance, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not resetting to that.
Yeah, it's, we basically didn't see anything between Windsword and Dragon 2 on your side, so...
Oh, wow.
Because of stream issues.
Were you able to follow my independent stream? Was it working?
Yeah.
It's working now. Actually, I'm going to stop streaming. Oh, I got a
Yeah,
harasser.
that's kind of how we kept up eventually. We just started watching your own stream.
Yeah. Oops, I forgot to hit start record. Oh, well. Hope it worked out okay.
So, Chris, you're going to be taking on the Axeman in the semifinals. I feel about that. You got any words for him?
No. Be gentle.
You got this. Axe always chokes in the semis. Come on.
I think I'm like 1 out of 5 is my ratio.
You could be the rookie of the year this year.
Good. I'm just glad to make it this far.
Well, you had your first competition was fairly easy, so
My first competition was a bye.
your second competition was fairly easy. Then,
I don't know what you're talking about.
uh,
So we got a doubleheader tomorrow night, huh?
Yep. Our first 2 elimination matches of the tournament.
Time to take out the riffraff.
We'll find out who gets to knock me out in losers round 2.
Still got that cold. Oh yeah. Oh no! Don't do those checks.
hey, you never know.
Unfortunately,
Archie might get the legendary 51.
How do you get 51?
The final one's always 51.
The max scaling.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
I
it was
think
50.
it's 50 before
Yes.
Crystalis, isn't it? So it's 51 with.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that means there's some other item we forgot about that you're missing too.
Oh, I'm sure. I had thoughts or plans to sword glitch the bracelet. Didn't have to do that.
Nope.
The tower.
Just Seed kind of just handed you all the bracelets eventually.
Yeah, but I don't want these. I don't want these.
Oh yeah, refresh. That's another thing we didn't count. I don't think.
That's on the statue of
Yep.
gold.
It made me think of it because you just got it.
Oh. It was frustrating. I had Rage's sword, but had no way to cross the barrier. And I think
That's
I
always
had
fun.
to turn, and I had to turn in for the shell flute, but no shell flute.
Yep. Alright, looks like Arch is on his way to get the Storm Bracelet. Yep,
Useless.
all the bracelets. Alright, he's
doing
warping to Chiron. That probably means he's going up
Let's
Hydra.
go. I did Hydra twice. He's gotten the shell flute, right? Oh yeah, he already did that.
Yeah.
Yes, he was scared. Okay. That was my huge hiccup where I was sitting there for 30 seconds, going over what was next.
Yeah.
Anything? Were there any wind walls?
I think technically Zebu's cave had a wind wall, but who cares?
Oasis.
Oh yeah, the Oasis wall was a wind wall.
It was?
Or a
It just had
mimic.
a mimic in it. Yeah.
I thought I checked that. Oh, I didn't go. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, okay, I didn't actually go back there. I didn't return to it after I failed to open it. I remember that now. Again, you ran out of warp boots.
Yeah, he's been only keeping like one pair at a time lately, so you run out of them pretty easily that way.
Yeah.
Always tough to go this late in the seed without finding teleport.
Yeah. It's not a blocker like it sometimes is, but it's just highly inconvenient.
Yeah.
Do I want the antidote or do I not want the antidote?
I think
Oh,
that was
yeah,
him trying to
recovery.
shop glitch a magic ring.
Probably. maybe he was just mad it wasn't Metalcore, but I didn't know.
Well, he knows where Refresh is, so I'm not sure why he wants all the magic rings. When I burned an opal on Dragon 1, that felt good.
Well, don't worry, nobody saw it, so...
No,
I saw it.
You didn't tell him, did you?
It was
I didn't
embarrassing.
know.
I was mildly upset. Liked all the free armor early.
Yeah, that was something
Yeah,
interesting earlier on in the seed, is you were pretty aggressive with the wild warps right at the beginning, whereas Arch spent a little bit more time exploring each of the areas as he wild warped to them, which put you ahead early on.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like-
I've done that before where I walk from, so there was a wild warp into the rage area,
Yeah,
the fields, and sometimes in the prior ones I've like walked all the way to Portoa only to find out there's a wild warp right to Portoa.
yeah, that's exactly what happened to Arch in this seed.
So
Oh, you can see that face. You can see that face on Arch. It's like, really? Are we really doing this? Yeah, we're
Now
really
we're
doing
going
this.
back for another pair of boots.
You could have just... You were at
Could've bought
Chiron
two
Temple
then,
there, buddy.
Oh no.
You could have just
Don't
gone
do
there.
it. Don't do it. There's no boots here. Ask me how I know.
Nope, that's one too far. Oh, come on.
You skipped a location or warp spot.
He's so focused on going and buying a pair of warp boots to work to Chiron that he wild warped past Chiron Temple in both directions.
Oh yeah, I definitely did that to get back to Stixie. I did not wild warp to the temple room.
How did you like warping into the Mado fight?
That's cool. Glad I had the right sword. I knew I had a lot of warp points in Goa Fortress. My brain took a while to put them all together. Like initially, my last dive in, I meant to go into the other way. But I was like, oh well, here's the boss. Oh well, I'll fight him this way then.
See, Archie found the speed boots.
Yep. Alright, so Arch should be in go mode here shortly. I didn't catch which one of these was the bow, but
The
Last
third
one of
one.
them is.
Second one's a mimic. Third one is
There it is.
stuff. And again, he needs boots. Nope. Guess what? Guess what? The shop don't got him either. Ask me how I know.
Yep.
Definitely gonna mention that to him. I was really afraid too. I only had the one opal that I would die in the tower. Because I had no herbs.
Archie, you might want to heal up, maybe?
He's got two,
Yes.
magic. He's got a lot. He bought magic rings.
Yeah, I'll probably have to use a magic ring before fighting Dragon 2, but...
You just take the elevators. That's what they're there for, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, since the game can do it, or the randomizer can do it, you need to make a suggestion in the Discord about no flight mode.
Well, there have been all kinds of iterations. We used to move the whirlpools around in different areas.
Oh, neat.
It actually might still be a thing. I don't know. I have to look.
I don't think it is at the moment, but...
I thought I've seen some where the whirlpools, like not the one that blocks the way up to Swan, but just in general, the ones in the
Yeah,
Wild
yeah.
Sea. Yeah, I've seen them move around because going from Joel to Evil Spirit, sometimes it's a direct diagonal, and sometimes they read. I don't know if there's a flag for it or if it's just by default, or a part of Wham.
Archie's
Someone does
also
the music.
using Flame Bracelet.
I assume it's faster just due to lag.
Depends on
Um,
a couple things.
Yeah,
The-
it depends on how nice Dragon 2 is with the cycles. Here, Dragon 2 is really nice, but it's a lot harder to like 1 or 2 cycle Dragon 2 with Flame Bracelet.
Oh, on this first floor, the silver robots got way out of hand.
I mean, Arch should be fine. He still has 2 opals, so...
He burned one of them already on Dragon.
Oh, right, he did burn one of them on Dragon 2, so he has an opal. That's still probably
go.
fine.
Yeah, did you like Carmine's area? Specifically Carmine and what was behind him?
Carmine's jewelry shop.
What was it? The power? No, it wasn't the power ring.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
Warrior
no, it
Ring
was
and the Power Ring.
The Warrior Ring and the Power Ring.
My brain was Kelbest because I'm dumb. Yeah. I was like, well, yeah, the power ring was
robot.
useless until the tower. And a couple of bosses I might have done with the level 3. Otherwise, just machine them down with the Warrior Ring.
Yeah.
I also knew from some of the early spots that because there was a bunch of swamp poison, there had to be a rabbit boot or hazmat suit. So I didn't go exploring Carmine's level until after I knew or haven't acquired these.
And you did find rabbit boots and then hazmat in Carmine area. Oh, that's the second floor done for Archie. I love, yeah, Max just pointed out that Chris is just lounging on the screen.
A good spot to turn off my feed.
You know, it sucks that your friend Messia doesn't even heal you. So ungrateful.
Who needs it? It's just Dinah.
It is just kinda.
Reading through the other chat, I didn't flip off the audience. I flipped off the game.
I mean, that's fair. That seed was rude.
Oh, I don't remember when I flipped it off, but I know I did. It was the Bone Truth or the... No, it was the Sword of Wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have had it much earlier.
But let's something bad happens here. Archie will have Dinah dead. And be taken second place. Official time of 1:34:33. And to be moving down to the losers bracket with Tornell and myself. And his upcoming match will be to be determined. It'd either be Leaf, Leaf, Show, or Code Gorilla.
Hello.
And we're joined by Archie. Welcome, Archie. What do you think about that Code Gorilla seed?
Oh yeah, throw me under the bus.
You
I mean,
know
I
that
deserve
the
it.
lane.
GG Arch.
Yep.
I guess his mic is out.
Yeah, adjusting some microphone. One moment.
No, he's just really mad. He's gone.
You know, after that seed, that's totally fair.
Understandable.
Hello.
GG Arch.
I can hear you now. So my mic was messed up.
The joys of figuring
Don't worry.
out audio tech.
I
I
heard
know.
something there for a while.
That was a extremely hard seed.
I was reading his facial expressions, and I agree.
Yeah, that seed was a real clunker there.
Yeah, I feel like I officially get to name my Archibald spot on the change spot in Goa, because
Yeah,
that's
on
what
Broken
led
Lana.
to such a long time getting the water sword. That's what caused everything.
Yeah, that was definitely a tough spot to, 12 minutes between Moto 1 and Water Sword. It's a little rough.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, GG's, Chris.
You have
We had
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't have anything. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we had a lot of technical difficulties with the restreams, and we missed big chunks of different, runners at different times. But
So Archie, what do you think about your boy Brokahana?
I don't like him very much. He left me out to dry.
you and Axeman.
Yes.
And there's also your boy Tornell. He needed to bring him a bracelet, which took you a little while.
Yeah, I was very well. No, I actually talked to Tornell first before the other chest. So I spent the whole first half of the race wondering what was next to him, if that was the water sword or not. So I eventually had to climb back up twice to meet Tornell, because the first time I got poisoned and I couldn't make it. And the second time I got warped out.
I think I missed that during a stream outage. Yeah, that's rough.
There were so many retreads in this seed.
Go up Hydra for the
GG.
bow of sun. Go to the crypt. Get the key. Go to the Hydra. Get the bow. Go to the crypt. Do the end of the game.
Yep.
We go so many times from different ends and stuck. Go get another sword. Visit Rage. Visit Rage with the wind sword or the water sword.
Well,
Yeah.
Arch, it looks like you have a break for a little while because you've got to wait for my next match to finish, and I have to wait for Joe versus Leaf to finish tomorrow night. So you got a little bit of time to, practice or just rest and relax, whatever you decide is best.
Oh yeah, there's no practice for me. Too much other stuff to do.
Yeah,
I hear
this is
that.
for losers.
Yeah.
That's why Archie and we are winners. We both won our first matches.
And that's
Might
it.
win your next one. Who knows?
Well, Archie and I might also have something else in common, and we both might also be the only two people that beat Tornell this tournament.
Very true. It could happen.
All right. Well, I think that just about wraps us up for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us. As a reminder, we have another race tomorrow, or we have 2 races tomorrow. We have Tornell and Zero at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then we have Show and Leaf at 11 p.m. Eastern. So definitely come check those out. It should be a good time.
Want to
I
give a
think
shout out
that's-
to Gaming.
yeah, shout outs to Speedgaming. Thank you again for hosting this. I believe the usual spiel about Speedgaming live tickets are still available, and volunteers are still very much appreciated. So if that is something that interests you, definitely check out Speedgaming Live at sglive.speedgaming.org. Chris has put the link in the chat there. And I think that'll wrap us up. Thank you, everyone.
Long live Jeff Peters.
Good night.
Good night. Aloha.